The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman basketball on the Eagles Sports Network.
Corner, Shao, catch three, nylon for Shao. Eagles lead.
We're getting you set for game day with a countdown to tip-off, powered by Appalachian Electric Cooperative.
A dagger for Nick. Nobody has made more threes in Division II history than Nick Brennigan.
Carson-Newman basketball is brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilight, dream big with Gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Tar Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Now, here's the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
Greetings, salutations, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We welcome you courtside to historic Frosty Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman is opening the doors to its home venue on the banks of Mossy Creek. Newly nationally ranked 2 hours ago, it came out that the Eagles are in the D2 CSC national rankings. That's the media poll. And the Eagles in the top 25 of the media poll for the first time ever, and nationally ranked for the first time since March of 2021. That was the COVID season when the Eagles rattled off 11 straight wins en route to the South Atlantic Conference tournament title. On the docket today, a matchup with Johnson and Wales, first ever meeting with the Wildcats, who are members of the USCAA, first time that the Eagles have taken on a program from that division since taking two from Hiwassee in 2012. So it's been a minute. Lower division foe. It's an exhibition for Johnson and Wales, but Carson-Newman trying to get hot at home, a place where it was wildly successful last year with only one loss, while averaging nearly 100 points on 55% shooting inside the doors of Holt Fieldhouse. We'll see how the Eagles do today. Carson-Newman 11-3 all-time in home openers under Chuck Benson. His pregame comments are headed your way when we come back after this. Carson-Newman and Johnson and Wales to open up the doors to Holt Fieldhouse. This is the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off on the Eagles Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
An interview with head coach Chuck Benson heads your way in 60 seconds on the Eagles Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Saboreos, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Saboreos is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Saboreos features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Time to check in with the Eagles head coach. Here's Chuck Benson alongside the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back on the AEC countdown to tip-off as Carson-Newman opens the doors to Holt Fieldhouse by welcoming in the Johnson and Wales Wildcats. Eagles trying to get the home cooking going against the Culinary School. I'm Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Charles, quality neutral site start to the season, 3-1 on the year, top 10 in the country in field goal efficiency. And you try to start the good vibes at home against the Wildcats. What do you hope to build upon from 4 pretty high-level games to start the season, and now welcoming in your first USCAA foe since it's been 12 years since you played Hiawassee, twice in 2012 and 2013. What do you have to do to get ready for Johnson and Wales?
We're obviously very excited to finally open up the 24-25 season home here in Holt. There's a lot of excitement on campus right now with the way the other fall sports have been performing. Volleyball, football in particular, women's basketball has just exploded out of the gate. So a lot of excitement. So hopefully we'll have a nice crowd tonight. As you said, we've really we've been really efficient offensively to start the season. We'd like to build on that, but more than anything, I'm wanting to continue to sort of play with the rotation a little bit and sort of see how we can steal some minutes for our 6, 7, 8, 9 man.
I mean, it's clear your top 4, your top 5 are categorically elite, all conference, all region, all America type players. You allude to that. A baby Bill Bray, Khalees Fry, those types of individuals. How can they impact the flow of the game today?
Well, as you said, I mean that big 4 plus Brady, it's got a lot of sort of possibility to it. But then when you think about the fact that, and I've felt so long, we've got quality play throughout our roster, but that 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spot is capable. And you mentioned a Khalees Fry who is. He's sort of in the vein of a Trip Davis defensively, sort of impacts the opponent when he's out on the court. Then you've got, the cutie pie killer himself, Matt Bilbray, who it's beautiful because most times people show up and they think he's a friend of Jake's traveling with us from middle school, and then he goes there and does what he does. So we've got possibilities. You throw a Tate Mulkey in, who's second in the country in terms of career-made threes. So there's so many possibilities, but only 200 available minutes. So it's a challenge, but that's up to me to manage it correctly and find ways to get guys opportunities.
Adam Cavalier alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson here on the AEC countdown to tip-off. You look across the way at Johnson and Wales. Don't let the non-NCAA distinction fool you. There's some talent and capability on this Wildcat team, and certainly the one that sticks out is a Charlotte product and post in Jalen Benson Hollinghead. 12.5 points per game, 12.5 rebounds per game, while averaging 69% from the field. How do you slow him?
and their other double-digit scorer, an effective three-point shooter, Jordan Appling, down.
Well, you said it. Like we know that we're playing a team, hosting a team that has talent. They have athleticism. We've had a pretty quick turnaround. Consider we played Sunday in North Carolina, had a day of rest yesterday and prep, and then play today. So not a whole lot of prep time, but we wanted to physically be ready to go, and we'll obviously be making a lot of sort of decisions in real time during the game. So the two players you mentioned in particular are clearly their top guys, but sort of like us, they have multiple threats, and they'll come in here very, very excited. It's their first time traveling here to play, and first time we've played them in my tenure, so it'll be an exciting time for them. But as I said, we're also very excited to open up at home.
I've missed your first four. What should I be on the lookout for that's different compared to last year?
I think probably the most noticeable is we've taken Usman Jai out of the starting lineup and implemented Braden Illick in there. So that's not that Usman did anything to lose his starting position. It's just that Braden adds a different element, and we sort of like what Usman then brings from the bench. So I think, you've not seen us in real time yet, so I think that might be the one thing that you see that I hope puts a smile on your face.
All right, Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck tonight against the Wildcats.
Thanks, Gav.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Starting lineups headed your way when the AEC Countdown to Tip-Off returns after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
Power comes with not only having a voice, but knowing that it is heard. As part of an electric co-op, you're not just getting electricity, you're getting the power to have your voice heard and the opportunity to work together with your community to create a better tomorrow. Here, you're not just a customer, you're a member. AEC, empowering voices just like yours.
Don't go anywhere. Tip-off is next.
Trip Davis, marvelous, with the hands on one end and the guile to finish on the other.
More CN memories are headed your way on the Eagles Sports Network.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
This
Set the key, straight on three, dead eye!
is Carson-Newman men's basketball on the Eagle Sports Network.
Beaker head of the key, flip it to the left wing, Wymanson. Up top, Brennigan, a triple, cash for Nick Brennigan. Carson-Newman leads with 24 seconds left.
Today's game is brought to you by Appalachian Electric Cooperative, Domino's, Fresh Ideas, by ShopCNEagles.com, The Eagle Club, the Bible Insurance Agency, by Pepsi, First Bank, by Magaha Electric, InterDigital, by Food City, Tri-Light, by Modern Woodman Financial Planning, by the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, and by Lisa's Country Kitchen.
Now back to the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
We welcome you back courtside to historic Frosty Holt Fieldhouse. Carson-Newman and Johnson and Wales getting together for the first time all time. Eagles are 3-1 and playing in their home opener today against JWU. The Wildcats 1-1 on the season. Johnson and Wales treating this as an exhibition contest. It counts for a regular season meeting for the Eagles. Now, to handle all of the pregame introductions, we'll turn things over to Holt Fieldhouse PA man Tyler Katz.
And welcome to Holt Fieldhouse for today's contest featuring the Johnson & Wales Wildcats and your Carson-Newman Eagles. A reminder that Carson-Newman and the NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting the participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial or sexist comments, or any other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the set of competition. Also, consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages at the set of competition is prohibited. Ladies and gentlemen, last Thursday, the Carson-Newman community lost David Barger, SAC Hall of Famer and Carson-Newman Athletic Director from 1990 to 2012. An Eagle through and through, David Barger was an alum of Carson-Newman and never missed a home football game from 1966 to the final game of this season, a streak of over 350 games. We ask that you please rise and honor his memory with a moment of silence. Thank you. We ask that you please remain standing for today's invocation given today by Marty Blakely.
Let us pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for tonight and the opportunity for these two fine educational institutions to come together in competition. Father, as we remember David Barger and what he's meant to this university for so long, I pray that tonight that this game is conducted in the way that he would want, and that everything that is done is glorifying unto you, because David saw that sports were a way to reach people with the gospel and to glorify God through what we did. So, Father, I pray for tonight's competition. We lift it all up to you, and we pray it in your holy name, Lord. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you remain standing and remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. It's now time to meet today's starting lineups. First, for the visitors from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Johnson & Wales Wildcats. At guard, a sophomore, standing 6 foot from Greenville, South Carolina, number 0, Nantambu Calhoun. Standing 6'3", a freshman from Matthews, North Carolina, number 1, Jordan Appling. At guard, a senior from Powder Springs, Georgia, number 2, Nathan Machida. At forward, a junior standing 6'7" from Asheboro, North Carolina, number 15, Ethan Smith. At forward, the senior standing 6'9" from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 23, Jalen Benson Hollinghead. The head coach of the Wildcats in his second season is Mark Slade. He's assisted by Devon Blackshear and William Thomas Jr. And now, the starting lineup for your Carson-Newman Eagles. At guard, guard, a junior from Kingsport, Tennessee, number 1, Jake Browder. At guard, a senior from Greensville, South Carolina, number 2, Nick Brannigan. At guard, a senior from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 3, Trey Hubbard. At forward, a junior from Morristown, Tennessee, number 5, Braden Alick. And at guard, a senior from Sevierville, Tennessee, number 22, John Zhao. The head coach of the Eagles in his 15th year is Chuck Benson. He's assisted by KT Carter, Luke Brannigan, and Dave Gorman.
Starting lineups out of the way, and we are set for hoops in Holt. Carson-Newman taking on Johnson and Wales. The Wildcats in road royal blue jerseys, blue tops, blue shorts, white numbers, trimmed in black on the front and back of the jerseys. JWU Charlotte written in white and gold on the front above the numbers. Pristine home whites for the Eagles, white tops, white shorts, orange numerals trimmed in blue. Carson-Newman written around the numbers in blue on the front of the jerseys. Benson Hollinghead versus Illick for the jump. Illick wins the tap. And Carson-Newman controls, moving left to right with the rock. Hubbard accelerating inside, drops it off left baseline, lost it out of bounds, and it stays with Carson-Newman. Last touch by Ethan Smith. So the Eagles with the ball to the left side of the basket. And the shot clock reset to 20. They'll put it at 22. And Browder will trigger left baseline. Gets it into Brannigan in the left corner. Switch it up top for Hubbard. Hubbard drive, dish, Brannigan left corner. Muscles his way inside, zips it out right corner. Browder, catch three. Left it short off the right iron. Smith corrals it on the right baseline for the Wildcats. Johnson and Wales moves right to left. Smith at the head of the key as Carson-Newman starts man-to-man. Head of the key, here's a long two that lodges in the side of the basket. Jump ball possession arrow goes to Johnson and Wales. So the Wildcats inbound right baseline. Flips it in, out to the right wing for Smith, tipped up by Zhao, stolen by Hubbard. 3-on-2, lob, Zhao left block, throws it down. Little razzle-dazzle in transition for the Eagles. Hubbard flips to John Zhao for the two-handed slam. And it's a 2-0 lead for the Eagles, 50 seconds in. Wildcats with it front court. Calhoun right wing up top for Machida. Jab step right foot, right around a Benson Hollinghead screen. Screen and roll action to Benson Hollinghead. And he finishes with the right hand, 10 feet out left side of the lane. 2-2 ball game, 70 seconds in. Eagles work left to right with it. Hubbard off to Illick at the right point. Left hand dribbles over to the left wing where he hands off to Brannigan. Fires from deep, and Brannigan connects. 5-2, Carson-Newman the lead. 18:33 to go in the first half. Wildcats onto the offensive end. Right baseline. Benson Hollinghead misses the J from 15. Long rebound up to Hubbard. Hubbard pushes tempo in transition down the left side of the lane. He draws a foul. So Trey Hubbard gets hacked. Charge the personal to Jalen Benson Hollinghead. His first, the first on the Wildcats. Good take by Hubbard, aggressive through the lane to draw the foul. So Hubbard, first free throw on the way. The southpaw strokes it. Eagles up by 4. Second free throw for Trey Hubbard. And he knocks that one down. Nothing but strings as well. Johnson and Wales onto the offensive end. Appling head of the key. Knifes inside, kicks it out up top. Here's a long two. Misfire from Benson Hollinghead. Hubbard another rebound. Eagles up by 5. Hubbard driving, dishing. Zhao, right corner. 3 on the way. Three-pointer down. John Zhao rains one down from deep. Eagles in the middle of a 10-2 run and up by 8, their biggest lead. 17:42 to play in the first half. Johnson and Wales looking for an answer. Appling kicks Smith head of the key. One dribble, skips it, right wing Calhoun. Calhoun jab, step back 3, halfway down and out. Smith long rebound at the foul line. He's dispossessed, and it's scooped up by Illick right of the paint. Illick weaves front court over the midcourt logo. Chest pass left corner, Browder. Around to Zhao left wing. Draws 2 to the ball. Extra pass into the right corner, Hubbard. Hubbard draws a double team. Dishes out of it. Back to Brennigan right wing. Brennigan moseys inside. Zips out. Zhao left wing. Open from deep. Bullseye. John Zhao from range. And the Eagles are up by double digits. 13-2 with 17 minutes to go in the first half. It's an 11-0 run for the Eagles, or a 13-2 run to start the game, depending on how you want to look at it. Wyatt Johnson and Wales answers. Right wing 3 goes down from Jordan Appling. Eagles front court. Illick out of control. Flips it to Zhao right of the lane. 13-5. Eagles by 8. 16:42 to play in the first half. Brennigan right wing. Muscles inside past Benson Hollinghead and finger rolls it home with the left hand at the cup. Back to a 10-point lead. 15-5. Nick Brennigan has 5. 16:30 to go in the first half. Johnson and Wales onto the offensive end. Left point, Ethan Smith from range. Missed it off the back of the 10. Brennigan the rebound at the free throw line. Brennigan in transition. Rifles over to Zhao, right wing 3. Halfway down and out. Long rebound to Smith at the right elbow for the Wildcats. Johnson and Wales pushes tempo front court. Now Calhoun pumps the brakes at the head of the key. Swirls it around to Machida left wing. Machida, man-to-man against Zhao. Drives around him. Gets down the left side of the lane. Can't finish through contact on Illick. Browder the rebound in the left corner. Browder in transition for the Eagles. Flips it to Zhao left wing. Skip it, Hubbard right wing. Extra pass into the right corner, Brennigan. 3's off the mark. Rebound tipped up by Smith and controlled by the Wildcats. Carson-Newman has started 5 of 8 from the field and 3 of 6 from 3. 15-5, Eagles leading. 15:38 to go in the first half. Wildcats front court. Wild runner off the mark from Jordan Appling, right elbow. Rebound scooped up, outlet ahead to Hubbard, who runs the lane and throws it down. Trey Hubbard up and down for a deuce. Eagles rocking and rolling early. 15:28 to go in the first half. It's Carson-Newman 17, Johnson and Wales 5. Eagles, good burst ability early. We're back to Holt Fieldhouse after these messages. This is the Eagles Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
Carson-Newman has dropped the hammer early. Eagles up 17-5 on Johnson and Wales and in the middle of a 15-3 run. Eagles offense hot to start. Scored 11 straight, and the Eagles shooting 67% from the field to open up this contest. Usman Jah into the game for Carson-Newman in place of Braden Illick. Johnson and Wales is on the offensive end. Machida twirling around on the left baseline. Flips it out to Appling at the head of the key. Starting 5 plus Cooper Wiley out there for the Wildcats. Left wing 3 won't go down for Machida. Hubbard slams in the rebound for the Eagles. Carson-Newman sprints front court. Right corner, Browder, catch 3. Back of the 10, no good. Rebound snared by Appling on the left baseline for the Wildcats. Appling up the right sideline, gets into the front court. Appling, finger roll up, won't go down. Jaw might have altered it. Hubbard the rebound. Hubbard 1-on-3, doesn't matter. Cruises to the cup and finger rolls it home. Trey Hubbard up and down in transition. He's got 8. Carson-Newman has its biggest lead of the day at 14. 19-5 with 14:27 to go in the first half. Quick shot in the other end for Johnson and Wales. Machida misses from the left baseline, 15 feet out. Zhao the rebound, and the Eagles push it left to right. Zhao head of the key. Into the left wing for Browder. Skip it right corner. Nick Brennigan wide open from deep. Brennigan, bang, bang. A 20-3 burst for the Eagles, and the bulges out to 17. Nick Brennigan has 8 first-half points. 22-5, 6 minutes into the contest. Wildcats onto the offensive end. Machida left wing, left open for a 3. Airballed it. Zhao the rebound on the right block. Gets it up the far sideline to Hubbard. Hubbard to the head of the key, cuts inside, kicks Zhao right wing, 3 on the way, 3 down for John Zhao. 9 for John Zhao. The triumvirate of Zhao, Hubbard, and Brennigan have scored all 25 of Carson-Newman's points, and the lead is 20 for the Eagles. 25-5 with 13:30 to go in the first half. Johnson and Wales onto the offensive end. Smith swishes it from the keyhole, 17 feet out. That stops Carson-Newman's 12-0 run. You got an 11-0 run, a 12-0 run for the Eagles. All Carson-Newman in this one. Jaw on the right wing. Hands off Zhao, right point, pick and pop 3. Zhao swirls it in. John Zhao has 12 points in 7 minutes to lead all scorers. 28-7, Eagles up by 21. Their biggest lead, 7 minutes in. Wildcats onto the offensive end. Machida high-low lob, pilfered. Zhao the steal at the head of the key. Zhao gets it front court to Brennigan right wing. No high hand. Brennigan fires, left it short. Smith leaps for the rebound on the right block for Johnson and Wales. Wildcats bring it right to left. 71% shooting for the Eagles, 21% shooting for the Wildcats. Smith at the head of the key. Back to the basket. Flips it to the left point for Appling. Appling. Crossover. Step back. 3, left point. Short over top of Jaw. Zhao the long rebound. Zhao takes it front court to the left wing. Stops his dribble and a bounce pass to Jaw at the head of the key. Usman. 1 dribble, chest pass Zhao, left wing, open from deep. John Zhao left it short. And a long rebound goes into the left corner where Machida grabs it for the Wildcats. 12:04 to play in the first half. 28-7, Eagles dominant to start this game behind 6 of 12 shooting from deep. Appling, right wing. Goes to Smith on the right point. Smith takes the air out of the ball, 10 to shoot. Stolen by Hubbard off the pass. Hubbard racing into Smith to the rim, reverse slam. Hubbard with a big wet smooch off the glass. Trey Hubbard into double digits. He has 10 on 4 of 4 shooting, and the lead swells to 23 for the Eagles. 30-7, 11:33 to go in the first half. Wildcats onto the offensive end. Smith at the head of the key. Harassed by Jaw. Bounces it over to the left wing for Appling. Appling back to Smith left wing. 10 to shoot. Smith drives on Jaw. Jaw cuts him off. Smith underneath the basket. Whirls up a wild right-hand reverse. It's airballed. Zhao the rebound. In transition for Browder, who left the alley-oop short. Got his own miss, and he lays it in. Jack Browder, hustle bucket there. His first points. Timeout for Johnson and Wales. Brings us to a break in the action. It is all Carson-Newman all the time in this one. 11:07 to play in the first half. Eagles 32, Johnson and Wales 7. Wildcats haven't scored in 2 minutes. Eagles try to keep up the defensive pressure when we come back to hold after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Looking to make your home more comfortable and affordable? Maybe with a new electric heat pump or new attic insulation? And don't forget new doors and windows. AEC is here to help. We have a quality contractor network, easy financing, and incentives for home upgrades. Plus, AEC carefully inspects every job to ensure the highest quality satisfaction. Visit our website at aeccoop.org for applications, contractor lists, and more details. AEC, power what matters most.
When you're sick and tired of fast food and need a fresh home-cooked meal, turn to Lisa's Country Kitchen. Lisa's been cooking up her fresh, never-frozen food for the Lakeway area for more than 15 years. Lisa's cares about her customers. You may enter a stranger, but you'll leave a friend. From foot-long hot dogs to juicy steaks, Lisa's has the best food for the best prices.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
11:07 to play in the first half. Carson-Newman has built a 32-7 lead on Johnson and Wales. 11-0, 12-0, and now 7-0 runs for Carson-Newman, sandwiching Johnson and Wales 3 buckets. All Eagles in this one early, as both teams make wholesale changes. We'll hold the phone here as a whistle, and Johnson and Wales stepped out of bounds. Eagles with Bilbray, Illick, Browder, Fry, and Mulkey on the floor. Only one starter out there for the Eagles as Browder has it left wing. Browder back to Bilbray on the left point. Finds Illick out of the key. Catch 3 on the way. Illick drains it. Braden Illick's first points, and the lead swells to 28. A 10-0 run for Carson-Newman. Eagles have had 3 distinct double-digit scoring runs in this one. On the other end, Cooper Wiley hits a pull-up J, 12 feet out over the sack logo from the left elbow. 35-9, Eagles by 26. 10:13 to go in the first half. Eagles front court. Bilbray on the left wing, drops it off to Illick, left block. Backs down Benson Hollinghead, turns into the lane, right-hand hook. Illick rolls it home. Braden Illick has scored 5 in a row. It's a 37-9 lead for the Eagles. 9:54 to go in the first half. Johnson and Wales takes the air out of the ball. You got Wiley, Hunter, Levy, Worthen, and Benson Hollinghead on the floor. Down the left side of the lane goes Hunter. Lost it out of bounds. And he's the last one to touch it. Carson-Newman ball. Eagle fans, AEC is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Service you can trust and value you can depend on. Powering Mossy Creek. We're AEC, member-owned, and service-driven. Eagles with the ball on the offensive end. Browder at the head of the key. 2 passes over to Bilbray, left baseline. Drives inside, feeds a cutting Fry to the cup. Fry reverse layup, missed it with the right hand. Falls off into Smith's hands for the Wildcats. Johnson and Wales onto the offensive end. Left wing for Levy. 2 passes over to the right corner. Here's a pull-up jumper, airballed by Cameron Hunter. Bilbray the rebound. Spinning front court, slings it ahead. Mulkey, left corner, measures a 3. Mulkey leaves it short. Long rebound out to the left wing is corralled by Cameron Hunter. 37-9 Eagles, 9:03 to play in the first half. Wildcats have turned it over once a minute for the last 4 minutes. Worthen driving down the left side of the lane. He draws a foul. This is number 1 on Kate Mulkey, the first on the Eagles, and sends Worthen to the line for the first time this season. Hey, Eagle fans, Domino's is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles, so when you're hungry, reach for Domino's. You can get a large 1-topping pie for $6.99 with your Carson-Newman ID. Domino's, that is the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Worthen hits the first free throw to make it a 27-point game. Eagles led by double digits within the first media and have only extended it from there. Worthen's second rolls around the iron and falls through. 37-11. Eagles by 26. Bilbray onto the offensive end. Bilbray finds a cutting Fry. The cup Fry from the left baseline. Rifles it in off glass for 2. 39-11. Lead back to 28. Biggest as it's been for Carson-Newman. 8:37 to go in the first half. First points for Khalees Fry. Wildcats onto the offensive end. Just 22% shooting for Johnson and Wales. Fry, a near steal, lost it to Hunter, who gathers it back. Now a loose ball foul as Browder and Levy collide. On whom is this? It's on Jack Browder. His first, team second. Eagles probably should have had a turnover over that in that exchange. Eagle fans, Lisa's Country Kitchen serves the best home-cooked meals that the Lakeway region has to offer. Lisa's Country Kitchen, the official restaurant of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Bounce feed inside to the left block, Levy. Spins around on Browder, backs it out to Worthen in the left corner. Worthen feeds Smith on the left wing with 10 to shoot. Smith pump fakes a 3, drives on Illick, spins to the free throw line, kicks Worthen left corner for an open look from deep. He left it short, rebound punched around. It's out of bounds, and last touch by Cameron Hunter, battling with Tate Mulkey for the board. 8:05 to play first half, 39-11, Eagles leading. Carson-Newman works it left to right in the pristine home whites. Matt Bilbray, some extended run at the point. Gets it into Illick's hands at the head of the key. Illick shuffles over to the right wing for Fry. Fry banging his way inside, whistle, and a hand check foul on William Givens. Brings us to a break in the action. 7:48 to go in the first half, 39-11. Eagles in control on the Wildcats. We return to Holt Fieldhouse after these messages. This is the Eagles Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser-focused on your success.
Well, it's been all Carson-Newman in this one. Eagles a 39-11 lead on Johnson and Wales with 7:48 to go in the first half. Eagles just one turnover on the day compared to 7 for the Wildcats. Eagles shooting 63% from the field compared to 21% for Johnson and Wales. Look at something on the box score. It's in favor of the Eagles. Mulkey, left corner, tries to triple. That's short off the front of the 10. Worthen up for the rebound for Johnson and Wales. Front court, left wing. Levy a three, rattles that one in. Second make from deep for Johnson and Wales, 39-14. Eagles lead cut to 25. 7:27 to go in the first half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Fry at the free throw line, muscles his way inside with the right hand and flips it up and in off the window. Nice moves by Khalees Fry. He's got 4. It's a 41-14 lead for the Eagles with 7:12 to go in the first half. Wildcats bring it front court. Right wing for Levy. Hands off to Worthen on the perimeter and tosses to nobody in particular. It's tracked down by Escobar into the game for the first time. He fires a long two from the head of the key. That's off the left side of the rim. Rebound out of bounds. Last tapped by Cameron Hunter, and it's back to Carson-Newman. 41-14, Eagles by 27. Carson-Newman has led by as many as 28 in this one, and that came on the heels of 3 distinct runs of 10-0 or larger. 11-0, 12-0, and 10-0 for the Eagles. Mulkey left corner. Misses a 3, but a whistle and a foul before that. You've got a blocking foul on the drive on Malcolm Worthen. First on him, third on the Wildcats. And so the Eagles get the ball on the right baseline. Camden McElhaney will trigger. He bounces into Fry. Fry into the post for Butts, bangs his way in inside, and banged his way in too hard. He discards Ethan Smith, who draws a charge. First personal on Josh Butts, third team foul on the Eagles. It's the second turnover of the day for Carson-Newman. I think there's some discussion. Officials want to double check on whom they called the foul on the previous play, and it was confirmed that it was on 20. Now Jeff Fancher is bringing over Matthew Queener to discuss who drew the foul on the attempted charge 2 plays ago. So they're going to change that Instead of it being on Worthen, it's going to be on Cameron Hunter. That's all sorted out. And it's Wildcat basketball trailing by 27, 6:34 to go in the first half. Worthen around the screen to the head of the key, goes inside, stripped by McElhaney, pilfered by Butts in the middle of the orange paint. Eagles bring it left to right. Bilbray, head of the key, moves inside, off-balance leaner, airballed, rebound punched out to the free throw line. Hunter corrals. Hunter into the front court. Chest pass left point for Worthen. Worthen spins inside, drops it off for a reverse layup. Hunter airballed it. McElhaney the rebound, outlet it to Fry, runs the lane. Dipsy-doo, up and in with the right. Khalees Fry with 6, 43-14. Eagles with their biggest lead of the day at 29. 5:53 to go in the first half. Wildcats onto the offensive end. Escobar, right elbow, fires from 15, left it long off the back iron. Mulkey battles with Hunter for the rebound and wins the battle on the right block. Eagles front court. Bilbray, left of the lane, drops it off Fry, cutting the basket. Khalees Fry lays it in off the window. 8 for Fry off the bench. First time tonight the Eagles have led by more than 30. It's a 31-point lead for Carson-Newman, 45-14. 5:20 to play in the first half. Another little 6-0 burst for the Eagles. Wildcats front court. Worthen, left elbow, chucks one up from 15, off the back of the 10. Butts rises to rip down the rebound. Eagles sprint left to right. Bilbray at the head of the key. He pops for 3. Bilbray in and out, no good. Worthen leaps for the rebound right block. Wildcats front court. Right wing Levy a 3. He rains it down from distance. That stops the 2.5-minute J&W scoring drought. 45-17. Eagles leading. 4:48 to go in the first half. Other way, Mulkey a left point 3's long off the heel. Long rebound for Smith at the line for the Wildcats. Blue-clad Wildcats moving right to left. Left corner a 3. Air ball by Escobar. Mulkey the backside board right block. Mulkey weaves front court for the Eagles. Gets it to Fry left corner. Hop step into the lane. Fry muscles it up. Strong off the glass. Escobar the rebound and running front court. Escobar slaloms to the right block. Whistles up a shot. It's too strong. McElhaney the rebound, sprinting left to right for the Eagles. McElhaney curls into the right corner, leaps and zips a pass to Bilbray. Bilbray inside, lost it going up, loops and lobs to McElhaney right corner. Back to Bilbray. Bounce feed Butts right wing. Handoff for Bilbray on the right wing. Bilbray backs it out right corner, reshuffles to Butts head of the key with 10 to shoot. Butts over to Mulkey left wing. He tries a triple. Mulkey off the mark, front of the 10. Smith the rebound in the middle of the lane. And the Wildcats take the air out of the ball and bring it right to left. 45-17, Eagles leading. 3:42 to play in the first half. Eagles have had an extended 8-minute run without the starters in the game. Bench has accounted well for itself. Here's a whistle and a blocking foul on Tate Mulkey as a Wildcat tried to drive inside. Second personal on Mulkey. Fourth team foul on the Eagles. 3:35 to play in the first half. It's Carson-Newman 45 and Johnson and Wales 17. We return to Holt Fieldhouse, where the Eagles are in control on the Wildcats. Back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
Carson-Newman leads at 45-17 over Johnson and Wales, and We have our first official review. Officials huddled at the replay monitor to check on something that they saw on the run of play. So we'll see what is in the offing here for Chris McCurry and Matthew Queener. Fans, a reminder that Modern Woodman Financial Planning is touching lives and securing futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins at seeandeagles.com/modernwoodman to help secure your family's financial future. We'll get the official word from Chris McCurry. Not sure what is being reviewed here, other than the only thing I can think of is a potential flop type thing. They've seen what they needed to see. And they were purely confirming that the foul was on Johnson and Wales Cameron Hunter, which they have confirmed. And we're all set for action. So the Wildcats inbounding with Escobar. Figures into the left corner for Levy. Around the horn to the head of the key for Machida. Machida, left-hand dribbles with 10 to shoot. Flips it off to the right wing for Escobar. Back up top, Levy. Levy working on Zhao man-to-man. Flip it right wing, Escobar a three. Escobar knocks it down. 60% shooter on the season from deep. Drains that one. Escobar, his first made shot of the day. And Johnson Wales is on a little 6-0 burst over the last minute 42 to trim it to 25. 45-20 Eagles, 3-minute mark first half. Eagles front court. Nick Brennigan, catch three from the left corner. Brennigan, dead-eye. Nick Brennigan rattles it down. He's the third Eagle into double figures with 11. 48-20, Carson-Newman by 28. 2:45 to go in the first half. Wildcats with it front court. Levy around to Escobar on the left wing. Escobar, right hand dribbles against Browder. Muscles inside, through contact, left it short off the window. Zhao the rebound. Zhao racing front court. Driving, dishing, Brennigan out of bounds. On the drive, there was a collision with Escobar, and that knocked the pass offline and into one of the officials, Jeff Fancher, and out of bounds. Carson-Newman turns it over for a third time. Eagles with a 28-point lead. 48-20, 2:20 to play in the first half. Wildcats front court. Machida on the right elbow. Backs it out to the right wing and gets it into the hands of Calhoun. Two passes, left wing, Levy. Steps back, tries a triple, halfway down and out. Hubbard tips the rebound to himself, got stripped. Calhoun takes it. Calhoun lays it up from the left side and whistles it in off the window. First points for Nantambu Calhoun. 48-22, Eagles by 26. Minute 50 to go in the first half. Eagles front court. Hubbard all the way to the cup. Cruises in and lays it in. 50-22. Carson-Newman leads by 28 with a minute 42 to play in the first half. Johnson and Wales makes a change as Jordan Appling enters and Calhoun exits. Wildcats bring it right to left with 93 seconds left in the first half and the Eagles leading by 28. Levy, left wing picked up by Zhao. Down to the left corner for Escobar, curls inside, lobs Hollinghead. His dunk attempt on the oop is short. Browder comes away with the rebound. Eagles front court. Illick, right point triple. Illick left it short off the front iron. Escobar scoops up the rebound off the orange paint in the middle of the lane. Escobar front court. Drives on Brennigan. Gets the cup. Swatted out of there by Zhao. Illick takes it. Eagles push right to left. Hubbard, right corner. Three ball. Bullseye. Trey Hubbard swishes it from deep. He's got 15 to lead all scores, and Carson-Newman matches its biggest lead at 31. 53-22 with 45 seconds left in the first half. Wildcats the other way. A nice layup by Appling finds the bottom of the barrel. Eagles push tempo front court. Illick jams it down with 2 hands on the break off the right wing feed from Brennigan. Frenetic pace, 53-26. Eagles leading, 55-26 Eagles leading, with 24 seconds left in the first half. Wildcats turn it over. Browder a steal. Ahead to Hubbard right wing. Hubbard triple. Buries it. Trey Hubbard explodes one for the Eagles. 58-24 Carson-Newman. 7 seconds left. Wildcats head of the key. 3 off the mark from Machida. Zhao the rebound. Swirls it ahead. Browder. Leaps. Tap. Won't go off the back of the rim. 58-24. Eagles lead it at the break. Frenetic pace to that one at the finish. Carson-Newman up at the half. And we are back to Holt Fieldhouse after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
AEC is a distributor of Marathon energy-efficient water heaters. We offer 30-gallon to 105-gallon tanks. Marathon water heaters are durable, lightweight, and under warranty to not leak as long as you own your home. Foam insulation allows these thermal storage units to provide long-term temperature control. Marathon's lightweight tank is easier to maneuver and position, and the bowl-shaped tank bottom allows complete sediment drain. AEC, empowering efficiency.
It's halftime. We'll head back to the arena for the ShopCandEagles.com halftime report in just 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
The number one source for Carson-Newman athletics gear is ShopCandEagles.com, where you can find gear from Adidas, Columbia, Nike, and Under Armour. Shirts, jerseys, sweatshirts, shorts, pants, hats, and scarves. ShopCandEagles.com is your source for everything CN. You can even show your school spirit on your smartphone or tablet. All of your game day essentials can be found in one place. ShopCandEagles.com.
At Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman holds a 58-24 halftime lead over the Johnson and Wales Wildcats. Eagles lead wire to wire and have been wildly effective offensively. One, consider this. 3 distinct runs of 10-0 or greater for Carson-Newman in that first half. Eagles jumped out to a 35-7 lead. And consider this. They got there. Johnson and Wales would score a bucket. Eagles would go on a run of 10-0 or greater. Johnson and Wales would score a bucket. Eagles would do it again, run a 10-0 or greater. And that happened 3 times. And at that point, Carson-Newman pulled its starters out of the game. Bench got some run there in the first half and accounted well for itself for the most part. And then, boy, howdy, the starters come back into the game for the final 3 minutes, and the offense explodes again with a 13-4 run to close the period. And the Eagles, with their biggest lead of the day, at the halftime break. 58-24. Higher level of arithmetic tells me that's a 34-point lead for Carson-Newman. 3 guys in double digits, led by Trey Hubbard, who has just been stupid efficient. He's 7 of 7 from the field. He has 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. 2 other Eagles in double digits, John Zhao with 12, all from beyond the arc. He's 4 of 6. And then Nick Brennigan with 11, 4 of 6 from the field and 3 of 5 from deep, to go along with 5 assists for Nick Brennigan, which are 2 away from his career high. So offensively, just insouciantly brilliant from Carson-Newman in this one. 17 assists on 23 made baskets. Only 4 turnovers for Carson-Newman, playing a really frenetic, up-tempo pace. Johnson and Wales led by Nicholas Levy, who has 6 points, all from beyond the arc, where he's 2 for 3. Jordan Appling has 5, and those are the only 2 players to account for multiple buckets for the Wildcats. Eagles have led wire to wire, and barring catastrophe, Carson-Newman will open the doors to Holt Fieldhouse for a 4th consecutive year with a win. We'll take you around the rest of the South Atlantic Conference. Scant happenings on a rare Tuesday night game, plus some action from Carson-Newman volleyball at Limestone. All headed your way. We'll tell you about those events when we come back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for, no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
A check of the shopcneagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagle Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopCNEagles.com scoreboard update. Now, back to the arena.
All right, back at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman leads Johnson and Wales 58-24 at the halftime break. Hey, Eagle fans, check out Carson-Newman Athletics' official online store at ShopCNEagles.com. It features more than 1,100 products, from T-shirts and polos to phone skins and pet collars. ShopSeeingEagles.com. It is the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Well, not a lot happening on a Tuesday night here in the South Atlantic Conference. One other, at least on the hardwood. There's plenty of action going on the volleyball courts around the league, which is why there's not a ton of action on the hoops hardwood. There is only one other basketball game on the docket tonight, and that is down in Dahlonega, Georgia, where the North Georgia Nighthawks are taking on the Tusculum Pioneers. And North Georgia has a 41-28 lead at the halftime break. North Georgia shooting 57% from the field at the half, just 1 of 3 from deep. Nighthawks have really committed to taking the ball inside, while the Pioneers just 30% from the field. Malachi Hale has 8 points to pace the Pioneers. He's 3 of 6 from the field and 2 of 5 from 3. North Georgia, the number 4 team in the country. Carson-Newman volleyball is in action over at the Timpkin Center, taking on the Limestone Saints, and the Eagles trail 7-4 in set number 2. Carson-Newman victorious in a wild first set, 33-31. How about that for the Carson-Newman volleyball program? Needed 8 extra points to get there. Taylor Adams having a quality day. 7 kills on 14 swings to hit 500 for the match. Maddie Hurst and Kylie Oldenburger each have 4 kills, while Limestone is led by Josie Curran, who has 8 kills on 16 swings. Saints with a 9-4 lead in the second set, but the Eagles lead the match 1-0. That's your look at the ShopSeeingEagles.com SAC scoreboard. Second half action heads your way from Holt in 3 minutes and 10 seconds. Eagles head 58-24 at the halftime break. We're back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
If you're looking for official Eagle merchandise, look no further than the Carson-Newman Bookstore. With a large selection of Carson-Newman gifts and apparel, you're sure to find something to please the entire family. From stuffed eagles to towel sets, sweatshirts, shorts, hats, and slippers, we literally have you covered from head to toe. We have just the item you're looking for, no matter what the season. So whether you're an Eagle student, parent, alumni, or fan, shop us for everything orange and blue. Call 865-471-3539 for more information and store hours. We'll see you at the Carson-Newman Bookstore.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
A check of the ShopCNEagles.com SAC scoreboard is next. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
The Eagles Sports Network is part of SAC Live, the official digital network of the South Atlantic Conference. SAC Live is the home of all your South Atlantic Conference sports action, including 20 SAC championships. Time to get caught up with some SACtion. Here are the happenings around the South Atlantic Conference and the nation. Let's go around the league with a ShopSeeAndEagles.com scoreboard update. Now back to the arena.
All right, back at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman and Johnson and Wales are set to start the second half. Eagles lead it 58-24 at the halftime break. And the Eagles bring out the starting five: Jack Browder, Braden Illick, Nick Brennigan, John Zhao, and Trey Hubbard to open up the second half. While the Wildcats have Benson Hollinghead, Ethan Smith, Jordan Appling, Nantambu, Calhoun, and Nathan Machida. We're set for second half action. It's Wildcat basketball. Serving East Tennessee for 40 years. Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source. Wildcats moving left to right in the royal blue road jerseys, down by 34 at the halftime break. Machida in the right corner. Skips it to the right point for Appling. Swirls it around to Calhoun left wing. High hand there for Illick. Calhoun to the free throw line. Cut off by Zhao. Zhao switches off to Brennigan as Appling drives. Appling spins in the lane, chucks up a runner from 10 feet out and banks it in off the window. So Appling good for two. 58-26, Eagles by 32. Carson-Newman the other way. Illick, head of the key three. Back iron, no. Brennigan muscles in the rebound in the right corner. Second chance for Carson-Newman. Brennigan, right baseline drive. Drops it off Hubbard. Right block, whistle, and he's called for steps. So Hubbard turns it over. And the ball goes back to Johnson and Wales, trailing 58-26 with 19:03 to go in the second half. Wildcats front court. Machida, right wing. Lobs to Benson Hollinghead, right block. Turns into the lane. Right-hand jumper over top of Illick. Good from 8 feet straight on. First four in the second half belong to the Wildcats. 58-28. Eagles by 30. Browder at the head of the key for Carson-Newman. Reigning sack player of the week. Dumps off to Illick, right elbow. Skip it into the left corner for Brennigan. Brennigan drives inside. Dish out. Tipped away by Smith. Stolen by Machida. Machida to the cup. Rolls it in. 6 in a row for the Wildcats to start the second half. 58-30. Eagles by 28. Brennigan onto the offensive end. His right-hand leaner is blocked. Brennigan got his own miss. Illick a dunk. That's in and out. Brennigan, third try for Carson-Newman between the rings. Eagles reset. Brennigan, left hand dribbles to the left wing. Brennigan, bounce feed, left block, Illick. Illick backs down Benson Hollinghead. Fades left, uses the window, falls off front side. Ethan Smith the rebound. Wildcats move it left to right. They've scored 6 in a row. Down the right side of the lane goes Machida. He scoops it in off the window. Counted in a foul. 8 in a row for Johnson and Wales. The harm is on Jack Browder, his second, the team's first. 58-32, Eagles lead cut to 26 after this 8-0 Johnson and Wales run. And now Chuck Benson wants to chat things over, so he'll call for time. 17:53 to go in the second half. Johnson Wales not going quietly into the night. Wildcats have opened the second half on an 8-0 run. Chuck Benson trying to gather the troops and calm things down when we get back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Sabarillo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Sabarillo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Sabarillo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
And one free throw for Nathan Machida is good. And the Eagles will move the basketball from right to left after this 9-0 Johnson & Wales run. Illick at the head of the key, switches off to Zhao cutting to the cup. Zhao through contact, got it to roll with the right hand. 60-33. Eagles with 7:30 to play in the second half. John Zhao with 14 points. Wildcats the other way. Right wing triple won't drop for Smith. Punched out of bounds. On the rebound, it goes to Carson-Newman. Last touch by Calhoun. 60-33 Eagles. 17:20 to go in the second half. Full court pressure on for the Wildcats. Hubbard, as Calhoun backs off of him, brings it across the timeline right side. Hubbard, start and stop. Backs it out, Zhao right wing, around to Illick, who fires a triple. Front of the 10, no. Hubbard skies for his 6th rebound. Second chance for the Eagles. Brennigan at the head of the key. Right around an Illick screen. Bounce feed inside Illick. Kick out extra pass. Intercepted by Appling. In transition, left wing, a 3 for Calhoun off the mark. Illick the rebound. Johnson & Wales scored the first 9 of the period. Eagles looking to reset. Brennigan in the right corner. Draws a double team. He's tied up. Stripped. Put the ball out of bounds on the Wildcats. 16:41 to go in the second half. 60-33. Eagles by 27. Johnson & Wales has started the second stanza on a 9-2 run and shooting 67% from the field after halftime. Browder inbounds to Hubbard on the right wing. Calls for a screen, takes it to the left of Illick, to the head of the key. Hubbard crossover inside, right hand finish, left side, good. 20 for Trey Hubbard. He's on the plus side of 20 for the 3rd time this season and the 14th time in his career. Lead back to 29 for the Eagles, 62-33, 16:20 to go in the second half. Wildcats front court, Smith banging inside on Brennigan, lays it in from the left side. Ethan Smith has 4 points, 62-35, Eagles by 27 with 16:08 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman front court, Hubbard at the free throw line, zips it, Illick, left corner, catch 3, rattling, bending, no, off to the right. Smith corrals his 9th rebound on the right block, and the Wildcats move it left to right, trailing by 27. Benson Hollinghead spins in the lane, fades over top of Illick, and airballs the fadeaway 10-footer. Brown to the rebound, Eagles push right to left. Zhao accelerating down the right side of the lane. A whistle, a tie-up, and a jump ball with the arrow favoring the Eagles. So that brings us to a break in the action. Still Carson-Newman basketball when we come back. 15:43 to play in the second stanza. Carson-Newman 62, Johnson & Wales 35. We return to Holt Fieldhouse after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long. From the morning with their $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
15:43 to play in the second half. Johnson and Wales has trimmed into Carson-Newman's lead a scotch, outscoring the Eagles 11-4 to start the second half as Browder goes up for a reverse layup on the inbounds and lost it going up. A turnover to the Wildcats. Givens into the front court for a right corner. Smith three, left it short front of the 10. Vincent Halling had the board. Bounce feed, right block. Layup won't go down for Machida. Loose ball, tied up, jump ball between Usman Jah and Machida. The arrow favors the Wildcats. So 20 on the clock, shot clock, and Appling will inbound from the left baseline. Triggers in left short corner. 15-footer's good for Vincent Hollinghead. 6 for him. He came in averaging a double-double, 13 and 13. Lead down to 25 for the Eagles, 62-37 with 15:10 to play in the second half. Hubbard to the hole. He lays it in with the right hand. 22 for Trey Hubbard on 9 of 9 shooting. 64-37 Eagles with 15:02 to play in the second half. Wildcats with it front court. Smith at the right point, dribble handoff for Givens. Chest pass left point, Machida. Machida drives inside on Browder. Right hand, sends it up, sends it high off the window and nothing else. Zhao, the rebound, his 6th. Zhao into the front court. He's tripped as he enters the paint. And a whistle and foul goes on Nathan Machida. His first on the Wildcats. Zhao was not yet in the act of shooting, so the Eagles will inbound from underneath their basket. InterDigital strives to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services. InterDigital, laser focused on your success. Zhao, isolated on the left block, fades over top of Smith, misfires. Jaw an offensive rebound, kick out right point, Brinnigan. Pump fakes the three, drives inside, gets to the cup. Brinnigan will scoop off the glass for 2. 13 for Nick Brinnigan. Lead back to 29 for the Eagles, 66-37 with 14:15 to go in the second half. Wildcats front court. Smith a 3, in and out from the head of the key. Hubbard his 7th rebound. And he gets on the hop front court. Hubbard inside out. Zhao right corner. Catch 3. Bottom. John Zhao with 17. That's the 11th made 3 of the game for the Eagles. First of the second half. And lead back to 32. 69-37 with 13:15 to go in the second half. Wildcats on the other end. Circus shot by Appling. Scooped it from waist height, 6 feet out, right block, and got it to go off glass. 30-point game to stop a 7-0 Carson-Newman run. 69-39 with 13:35 to go in the second half. The Eagles onto the offensive end. Hubbard, right wing, slaloming through traffic. Baseball pass, left corner. Extra pass, Browder, left wing. His 3's off the mark. Joss scrapping for the rebound. It's poked out of his hands and stays with Carson-Newman. Inbounds from Browder comes to the left block for Zhao. Gets it out to Hubbard, right wing. Hubbard harassed by Givens, and he fouls him. Hubbard made a 3 to boot. He hasn't missed today. 9 of 9 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3. Non-shooting foul as Givens is charged with his first and the second on the Wildcats of the half. 13:18 to go in the second half. 69-39, Eagles by 30. Now Hubbard to inbound from the sideline, far side. Gets it into Jaw, back to Hubbard between the rings. Hubbard Finds Browder cutting to the basket. Right hand. Browder can't finish, but a whistle and a foul. Jack Browder will get a couple of free throws after the foul on whom? Chris McCurry says it's on Jalen Benson Hollinghead, his second. The third on the Wildcats. 2 free throws for Jack Browder. Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider, providing Jefferson City with ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband. Let them serve you. Visit trilite.net. First free throw for Browder is smooth as silk. Quiet night for Browder, who led the Eagles in scoring the first 3 contests of the year with 3 straight 20-point affairs. He's got 3 today. Carson-Newman has spread the wealth as Browder's second doesn't get the roll. And Benson Hollinghead grabs it. 31-point lead for the Eagles. Wildcats move it left to right in blue road jerseys. Levy on the right wing. Left around the screen. Chest pass head of the key. Givens Jr. a deep 3. Left it short. Levy long rebound. Free throw line. 16-footer is good. Nothing but strings. 8 for Levy. He leads the Wildcats in scoring. Lead down to 29 for the Eagles. 70-41. 12:45 to go in the second half. Eagles in the pristine home whites, moving right to left. Browder on the left wing. Slaloms to the hole. Browder takes off and throws it down with the right hand. Jack Browder with a thunderous right puts it down. And then on the pass up the floor, deflected out of bounds in the awaiting arms of our spotter, Andrew Rogers. Great reflexes to pull that one in. 72-41, Eagles by 31 with 12:31 to play in the second half. Cameron Hunter to inbound from the near sideline. Goes into Ethan Smith between the rings. Off to Worthen left point. Worthen, one dribble, hands off. Givens at the head of the key. He takes a deep triple. Front iron, no. Jaw the rebound. Hands off to Jack Browder, and the Eagles sprint right to left. Browder, top of the key, stops, slips at Brennigan left wing, inside Jaw left block. Jaw turns, whistle, hugged before he could get a shot off. And on whom is this? Givens. His second. 4th on the Wildcats. Not a shooting foul, as Jaw double clutched with his pump after he got held. And the Eagles set up shop again offensively. Jaw at the head of the key, lobs to no one cutting. Levy steals it. Levy to the right wing. Step back, switches it Givens right wing. Givens, Euros to the hole. Right hand teardrop, good from 8. Givens from the right side of the paint has his first points. 72-43, Eagles by 29. 11:45 to go in the second half. Brennigan over the timeline, center court for Carson-Newman. Brennigan drives inside on Worthen, kick out Zhao, right corner, catch 3 on the way, back of the rim, no good. Rebound punched up by Brennigan, out of bounds into Carson-Newman's bench, and back to Johnson and Wales. Brings us to a break. 11:32 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman has led wire to wire. Eagles in control, up 72-43 on Johnson and Wales. And we return to Holt Fieldhouse after this. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
We love to cheer for our home teams, like the Eagles. It means more when we're rooting for the people we know. Did you know Tri-Lite is your home team internet provider? We're right here in Jefferson City, serving the people we know with our ultra-fast, ultra-reliable fiber broadband network. And we'd love to serve you. Learn more at trilite.net or by calling 833-847-0824. Go Eagles!
11:32 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman has led wire to wire on Johnson and Wales. Eagles ahead 72-43. Credit the Wildcats. They started the second half on a 9-0 run, but the Eagles have steadily countered back, and now the margin sits at 29. A couple possessions away from where it was at the half. A 34-point Carson-Newman lead. Smith has it on the left wing, pulls his way inside, fades from the free throw line, chucks up the 15-footer, no good. Fry the rebound, tries to outlet it, but it's stolen away by Givens, who goes in for a reverse layup off the right side and makes it. Givens has 4 points. The lead cut to 27 for the Eagles. 72-45, 9 minutes into the second half. Carson-Newman on to the offensive end. Fry, bounce feed, Mulkey at the free throw line, back to Fry, cutting left block, left the layup short. A rebound ensnared by a home for the Wildcats. Right point, Givens three, swirls that one in. 72-48. Johnson and Wales has cut the deficit to 24 with 10:32 to play in the second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Bilbray, right baseline, harassed and fouled by Ethan Smith. This will be number 1 on Smith. 5th on the Wildcats. Johnson and Wales, a little 7-0 run over the last 90 seconds to cut the deficit down to 24. Eagles haven't scored in 2 minutes. Carson-Newman just 37% shooting after halftime. That number goes down after a miss from the corner by Browder. An offensive board by Mulkey, who then got stripped from behind and fouled by Givens. Oh, pardon me. Just out of bounds. Not a foul. Machida back into the game. He'll run the point for the Wildcats. Eagles turn it over for a third time in the last 2 minutes and 20 seconds. Machida down the right side of the lane, takes it up, got his shot altered by Fry, but it still went in off the window. 9-0 run for the Wildcats. They've cut it to 22. 72-50 with 9:55 to play in the second half. Eagles onto the offensive end. Fry on the left block. Flips it out, Mulkey, left wing, catch three. Mulkey buries it. First three of the night for Take Mulkey. The Coker transfer hits 173 for his career. And that stops the 9-0 Wildcat run. Makes it a 25-point Carson-Newman lead. 75-50 with 9:30 to play in the second half. Johnson and Wales onto the offensive end. Left corner, a bounce feed for Smith. Smith crosses over on Fry, takes his way inside, and steps on the baseline. Turnover number 9 for Johnson and Wales. And the ball back to Carson-Newman. First Bank is the official bank of Carson-Newman Athletics and the only place you can get a Carson-Newman Eagles debit card. Stop by any First Bank location to get your Carson-Newman debit card and show your Eagles pride. 75-50, Eagles by 25. Bilbray stripped in the backcourt by Warthen, who takes it down the right side of the lane and draws a foul on Bilbray. That is personal foul number 1 on Bilbray. Team foul number 2 on the Eagles. And free throws for Malcolm Warthen. Warthen, 2 of 2 at the line, both on the day and for the season. Spins the ball into his left hand, shoots it with his right, and calmly connects on the first. Johnson and Wales has outscored the Eagles 27-17 here in the second half, but the Eagles had that 58-24 halftime lead. Second free throw for Warthen is short off the front iron. Browder scoops up the rebound, outlets it ahead to Bilbray. Bilbray accelerating to the cup, drops it off Fry, right block. He got fouled from behind. Machida dislodged the ball, but he got him on the wrists to boot. Nice ball movement from Bilbray in transition, as Machida is charged with his second and the team's 6th. So 2 free throws for Khalees Fry, and his first career free throws for Carson-Newman for the Trinidad State transfer. High-arcing first, gets the roll off the front iron, the backboard, and then down through the hole. Fry with 9. Career high for him in his young season. Back to a 25-point Eagle lead, 76-51 with 9:02 to play in the second. And one more free throw for Fry. Second one's on the way, second one's through, nothing but strings. 77-51, Eagles by 26. They led by 34 at the halftime break. That's the game's largest lead, and have led wire to wire on the Wildcats. Hunter right wing with the rock for Johnson and Wales. Sends it to the head of the key for Worthen. Worthen right around the screen to the wing. Dribbles inside, kicks it out. Smith head of the key. Nice behind the back dribble. Gets into the paint, chucks it up. Layup won't go. Benson Hollinghead, no. Set third chance, no. Smith a fourth, a whistle and a foul. Charge this to Khalees Fry. That's number 2 on him, third on the Eagles. And now you've got free throws for Ethan Smith for the first time this season. Smith, first free throws through, nothing but net. He makes the first and has one more to trim it, with a chance to trim it to 24. Second one's good as well. So a 2 of 2 trip. (77-53). Eagles by 24 with 8:30 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman brings it front court. Zhao at the head of the key. Leaps and lobs to Dave Goriansky. A whistle and a foul before Goriansky could receive the pass. It's on Machida, his third, team 7th. 1-1 for the Eagles. Machida exits for the Wildcats. And Dave Goriansky will get career free throw number 4, potentially career free throw number 5. 2 for 3 at the line, lifetime. The 7-foot southpaw knocks down the first, 78-73 Eagles. One more free throw for Dave Goriansky as Hunter exits for Cooper Wiley for the Wildcats. Reset the lineups here in a moment. Goriansky bends the knees. Second free throw's on the way. Back to the rim, no good. Benson Hollinghead grabs the rebound, and Johnson and Wales brings it left to right, down by 25. Bilbray harassing Worthen, who gets into the lane, lobs one up, and through contact connects. Tough shot by Malcolm Worthen. He's got 5. 78-55. Eagles lead by 23 with 8:02 to play in the second half. Eagles front court. Bilbray out to Goriansky at the head of the key. Shuffles it over to Zhao left wing. Zhao leaps, hits Goriansky up top. 3, short, front of the 10. Bilbray an offensive rebound, right baseline. Second chance for the Eagles. Goriansky hands off Mulkey, head of the key. Curls for a 3. Yes, sir. Tate Mulkey has a pair of second half triples. Carson-Newman's up 26. 81-55 with 7:35 to play in the second half. Johnson and Wales onto the offensive end. Smith bullying his way to the left elbow. 12-foot fadeaway, got it to go, nothing but strings. 8 for Smith, 81-57, Eagles leading. 7:20 to play in the second half. Eagles bring it right to left. Bilbray accelerating to the basket. Bilbray with the left hand with a kiss off the window. First points for Matt Bilbray. 83-57 Eagles, 7:04 to play in the second half. Wildcats front court, a dribble off the shoe, picked up anyway by Wiley. Kick into the corner, Worthen a 3. Back iron, no. Zhao taps the rebound to Mulkey, and the Eagles bring it right to left. Bilbray over the timeline, right side. Gets to the front court in the right corner, pulls from deep. Bilbray missed it off the front of the rim. Wiley the long rebound at the right elbow. Wiley in transition, gets to the cup, blocked by Goriansky. Offensive board, Benson Hollinghead, and then he's fouled from behind by Matt Bilbray. 2 free throws for Benson Hollinghead when we come back. Bilbray's second, 4th on the Eagles. 6:36 to go in the ball game. Carson-Newman in control, 83-57 on Johnson and Wales. We're back after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Insurance, it's about people, not things. It's about security. It's about confidence. It's about relationships. It's about trust. It's about you. As a local independent agent, Bible Insurance Agency can design an insurance program that's just right for you and your family. Give the people you love safe, sound, secure protection from Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown.
Back at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman has a comfortable 83-57 lead on Johnson and Wales. Eagles fired on all cylinders out of the gates at a 39-11 lead at the under 8 media and have kept the Wildcats at bay as Benson Hollinghead goes to the line to shoot 2 free throws. His first is short off the front of the rim. One more free throw for Benson Hollinghead. Benson Hollinghead, couple dribbles, second free throw. This one swishes home. 83-58, Eagles by 25 with 6:30 to play in the second half. Little 1-2-2 full court pressure for the Wildcats. Eagles break it. Bilbray to the cup, finishes, hoop plus harm for baby Bilbray. Strong take by the freshman from Stone Memorial. Personal foul goes on Benson Hollinghead, his third, and the team's 8th. So Matt Bilbray to the line for his first career free throw. Puts it up and cans it, nothing but strings. 86-58, Eagles by 28 with 6:24 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman with Bilbray, Mulkey, Fry, Gorienski, and McElhaney on the floor. Johnson and Wales counters with Wiley, Givens, Levy, Worthen, and for the first time today, Sebastian Taylor. Levy from the left point tries a triple, back iron no. Gorianski taps the rebound to Bilbray, who runs front court. Ahead to Fry. Fry splits 2 defenders, lost the handle in the middle of the lane. Levy the steal. Outlet it ahead, deflected by McElhaney, but to Worthen, who leans into McElhaney and finishes through contact off glass. 86-60, Wildcats cut it to 26. 5:50 to play in the second half. Eagles bring it right to left. Bilbray at the head of the key. Stops his dribble, slips it. Mulkey, right corner, 3 ball, halfway down and out. Rebound snared by Worthen on the right block. Worthen over the timeline, left side. 2 passes over to the right wing for the Wildcats. And Givens, who tries to step back 3 and airballs it. Mulkey the rebound, sprinting front court. Mulkey. McElhaney on the left wing, slip it to Gorianski, high post, back to Mulkey, right point, triple, swish! Tate Mulkey has 9 on 3 of 8 shooting from deep. Carson-Newman's back on top by 29. 89-60 with 5:07 to play in the second half. Wildcats front court. Worthen down the left side of the lane. Gorianski redirects it from behind, but to Levy at the head of the key for a 3. That's no good. Fry slams down the rebound on the right block. Fry harassed. It's pilfered by Wiley. Reverse layup good off the left side. 89-62. Eagles by 27. 4:40 to play in the second half. Eagles work it right to left. Gorianski, head of the key. Sends it left corner for Mulkey. Mulkey dribbles left wing. Triple, short, front of the 10. Worthen the rebound. Worthen into the front court for Johnson and Wales. Hands off Levy, right elbow, 15-footer. Levy splashes it in. He's got 10, first Wildcat into double figures. 89-64, Eagles by 25 with 4:10 to play in the second half. Bilbray over the timeline, left side, dribbles around Givens, gets inside. Bilbray fired a shot, fouled on the floor. Personal goes on Givens, it's his third. The 9th on the Wildcats. And it should be 1-1 for Matt Bilbray. Matt Bilbray, 5 points in 15 minutes off the bench. Go with 3 assists and 2 boards. Carson-Newman's handed out 22 dimes on 34 made baskets. Bilbray's front end of the 1-and-1 is through. He's got 6. One more free throw for Matt Bilbray. Bend to the knees, second shot, true. 91-64, Carson-Newman comfortably ahead by 27. Limiting the Wildcats to 37% shooting while knocking down 52% of the Eagles' own shots. 91-64 Eagles, 3:54 to play in the second half. Appling, head of the key, left around the screen from Taylor. Switches it to the right point for Hinham. And off of his hands, back to Appling. 8 to shoot. Appling, guarded tightly by Fry. 4 and 3. Appling pulls from the 25. Off the backboard, nothing else. Goriansky, the rebound as the shot clock expires. Goriansky never fully possessed it, so it's Carson-Newman ball when we come back. 3:33 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman 91, Johnson and Wales 64. Back to Holton Fieldhouse after these messages. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City and Morristown wants to help feed your business. When you're hungry at lunch, show your business card at Domino's in Jefferson City and Morristown when you make your purchase for pickup or delivery to get 25% off the entire order. That's 25% off your order at Domino's in Jeff City and Morristown when you show your business card. Call 865-471-6700 to get a pizza. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
My favorite thing about my community? The safety, the reliability, the people. We rely on each other, and we rely on local electric co-op. It's not just about electricity. It's about empowering community, empowering moments, empowering safety, empowering togetherness, empowering knowledge. That's why when I need something, I rely on my co-op. I trust my co-op because the co-op is us. We are the co-op. AEC, member-owned and service-driven.
3:33 to go in the second half. Carson-Newman has led wire to wire and are up 91-64 on Johnson and Wales. It's the Eagles' ball out of the break. Dave Goriansky trying to slip a pass inside to a cutting Khalees Fry. Fry peeled out instead of cutting to the basket, and Goriansky's pass is out of bounds for Carson-Newman's 14th turnover. 91-64, Eagles by 27. Wildcats onto the offensive end. Appling, left point with the rock, right around the Taylor screen into the paint, kicks out, right wing, a 3, that's good. From Javon Andrew, his first shot attempt of the season, his first minutes of the season. And Andrew drains the triple. 91-67, Eagles by 24. Wildcats have outscored the Eagles by 10 after halftime. Seeing led by 34 at the break. On the offensive end, Goriansky, a 3 head of the key, is off the mark front of the rim. Givens the rebound. Wildcats fly up the floor. Appling to the right block. Teardrop won't go down. Fry corrals the rebound. Khalees Fry onto the offensive end. Fry down the right side of the lane, bulls his way to the cup and flips it in with the right hand. Khalees Fry has 12 points, career high for him in his young Carson-Newman career. And the lead back to 26 for the Eagles. 93-67 with 2:20 to play in the second half. Wildcats front court. Givens, step back 3, straight on, drills it. 10 for Givens, second Wildcat into double figures. 93-70, Eagles leading by 23 with 2:08 to play in the second half. Carson-Newman front court. Mulkey, right wing, curling, head of the key, triple, swish! Tate Mulkey, the 5th Eagle into double figures. He has 12. And Johnson and Wales head coach Mark Slade calls for time to bring in Brandon Cherry for his first minutes of the season. A substitute for the Wildcats. They're utilizing the timeout. And Johnson and Wales trails 96-70 with 1:55 to play in the second half. Left wing, Hinham tries a fall-away triple, short on the front of the 10. Cherry the rebound left corner. Second chance for the Wildcats. Cherry spins around, flips up a 15-footer, short, left of the rim. McElhaney the rebound. McElhaney into the front court, sends it ahead. Mulkey, left wing three, feeling it, off the mark. Bilbray skies for an offensive rebound and stick back right side. 9 for Matt Bilbray. 98-70. Eagles by 28. Minute 25 to play in the second half. Wildcats front court. Givens, left of the lane, fires the 15-foot step back and knocks it down, nothing but strings. Eagles race right to left, looking to crest the century mark for the first time this season. Mulkey, round a screen, head of the key. Pass into the wing is punched out of bounds by Givens and stays with Carson-Newman. 98-72, Carson-Newman in control as Jacoby Jins is off the bench. Eagles reset. Goryansky into the corner, around to the wing for McElhaney. Back to Goryansky, head of the key. Gives McElhaney up top. Dribbles out, kicks Goryansky. Right wing three. Front of the 10's no good. Gins the rebound. 98-72 Eagles. Wildcats bring it left to right. Givens around a moving screen. Gins called for it. His first, team's 10th player control foul, so no free throws on the 10th Wildcat personal. And the Eagles will move right to left with it. Bilbray, head of the key. Finds Fry cutting to the cup, right-hand teardrop, no. Rebound loose. Goryansky trying to pick it up, dives, can't get it. Givens out of the fray with the ball. Brings it onto the offensive end. Bounce feed inside. Layup by Gins, no. Goryansky, Gins tussling for the rebound. It's loose. Gins picks it up. He punches it off of Givens' face, who shoots from the free throw line. Left the 15-footer short. Rebound loose. Saved into Mulkey. Shot clock is off. Eagles trying to run front court. McElhaney is fouled at the timeline by Hinham. First on Hinham, 11th on the Wildcats. And 2 free throws here for Camden McElhaney with 10.8 seconds left in the second half. Mack, who's 8 of 22 at the line in his career, a chance to get the Eagles to 100. Got the roll on the first. One more for Camden McElhaney. Make it 9 of 23 at the line for his career. Trying to crest the century mark with the second. He does. Nothing but strings. 100-72 Eagles by 28 with 10 seconds and change. Fry across the timeline. There's a steal by McElhaney. He'll peel it out into the right corner with a steal for the final stat line to boot. Buzzer and ball game. Final score inside of Holt Fieldhouse. Eagles open the doors, cruising to a 100-72 win over Johnson and Wales. Eagles pounced on the Wildcats from the word go. Outscored Johnson and Wales 39-11 in the first 12 minutes of the game, and then cruised to the 28-point win to get to 4-1 on the year, while opening the doors to Holt Fieldhouse with a victory for the 13th time in 15 seasons with Chuck Benson at the helm of the program. Final score from Holt Fieldhouse, it's the Eagles 100 and Johnson and Wales 72. Domino's post-game report headed your way next. It's after this on the Eagles Sports Network.
At InterDigital, we strive to be a leading provider of cutting-edge digital and marketing solutions. At InterDigital, we want to help our clients find success. Our team of technology gurus work together to ensure InterDigital continues to progress forward as technology advances. At InterDigital, we make technology work for you. Visit interdigital.com for IT support, web development, virtual tours, graphic design, internet marketing, mobile app, and film production services.
InterDigital, laser focused on your success.
Serving East Tennessee for 40 years, Magaha Electric is the perfect choice for all your electrical projects. Magaha Electric specializes in commercial, commercial, retail, manufacturing, residential, and industrial contracting needs. Magaha Electric can provide superior service, technical know-how, and realistic budgeting for any size project in a timely, cost-effective manner. Visit MagahaElectric.com for all your electrical contracting needs. Magaha Electric, your East Tennessee electrical contracting source.
Grab a slice. Our coverage of CN Hoops continues with the Domino's postgame report on the Eagles Sports Network.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through auto owner's insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance. Call Bible Insurance Agency at 423-586-4320 or go by 1600 East Andrew Johnson Highway in Morristown, serving the Lakeway area's insurance needs since 1931.
Domino's Pizza in Jefferson City has deals for Carson-Newman students. Bring in your valid student ID when you order for pickup or delivery, and Domino's in Jefferson City will give you a steaming hot large one-topping pizza for $4.99. That's a large one-topping pizza for Carson-Newman students for $4.99 at Domino's in Jeff City. Call 865-471-6700 to order. That's 865-471-6700. Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles.
This is the Domino's post-game report on the Eagles Sports Network.
Bring it backdoor lob. Dyer throws it down with two hands.
Your Stats Breakdown, a conversation with Chuck Benson, presented by Modern Woodman Financial Planning. Plus the selection of the AEC Electrifying Play and Food City Player of the Game are all headed your way. The Domino's post-game report is brought to you in part by Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Appalachian Electric Cooperative, we're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Tri-Life, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family owned and operated coffee. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. Let's head back to the arena and the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier.
All right, back courtside at Holt Fieldhouse, where Carson-Newman has collected a 100-72 win over the Johnson and Wales Wildcats. A dominant and comfortable W for the Eagles in this one. It was Carson-Newman triumphant, really, from the word go. Carson-Newman jumped out to a 39-11 lead in the first 12 minutes of the contest and never looked back. The Eagles were ahead by 34 at the halftime break. Credit Johnson and Wales. Wildcats with a lot of fight in the second half. Just played. But Johnson and Wales was able to get some things going after halftime and was never going to go quietly, and credit the Wildcats for just that. They outscored the Eagles 48-42 in the second half. And now some of that, Carson-Newman, I don't think played the starters more than 5 minutes after halftime, but got a ton of guys, a ton of reps, and pick up the 100-72 win over the Johnson and Wales Wildcats. We continue on the Domino's post-game report. Adam Cavalier alongside our Food City player of the game, Trey Hubbard. Trey, geez Louise, talk about efficiency. Didn't miss, 9-9 from the field. Don't quite get to that school record for field goal percentage. 4 other guys were 12 for 12. It's actually the first time in school history somebody's made less than 10 attempts without missing, but greater than 5. So there's your odd nugget for the day. But man, what a performance. 9-9, 2 of 2. You make both your free throws, 7 rebounds. What clicked for you and this team today, especially from the jump?
Coach preached to us, even after the game on Sunday, just be aggressive in transition, start off the game, set a tone, don't play it down to a level of competition. And that's what we try to do at the beginning of the game. We got to work on it more coming out the second half, but we'll get better at it as a team.
A first half where the transition game felt like it was at another level.
Yeah.
24 fast break points. What was it? Was it just the stops leading to transition buckets?
Yeah, I think so. We pride ourselves on trying to get stops. We know that we're going to be a good offensive team. We try to work a little bit harder on defense because that's what's going to lead to wins more so than scoring.
The bench. You didn't play a ton today after a bunch of 30-plus minutes performances in the first 4 games of the year. Get a lot of different guys substantial run. Matt Bilbray, 9 points. Khalees Fry gets his first double-digit effort. What did you see from some guys who haven't seen a ton of playing time this season but perform well here today?
Well, even in the game on Sunday, Bilbray, Tate, Usman, Khalees, they all stepped up even when our starters, we didn't really play our best. So we know what they are capable of. They show us every day in practice. So when they get out there, we expect nothing different.
This was a 3rd game in 4 days for this club. How does that help test this program and prepare you for some things later in the season?
Well, we've traveled a lot so far this season, so being able to play at home, that felt good. But it also shows like we've been tested through adversity, and we're ready.
All right, Trey, thanks for the time. Congrats on a quality win over the Wildcats.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
That is senior guard Trey Hubbard as Carson-Newman prevails over Johnson and Wales 100-72. Time now for our AEC electrifying play of the day, and we'll give it to John Zhao, who drilled this 3 to put the Eagles up by 23, 9 minutes into the first half.
Machida left wing, left open for a 3, airballed it. Zhao, the rebound on the right block, gets it up the far sideline to Hubbard. Hubbard to the head of the key, cuts inside, kicks Zhao, right wing, 3 on the way, 3 down for John Zhao. 9 for John Zhao. The triumvirate of Zhao.
That's our AEC electrifying play of the game. AEC bringing value to everyday life. After all, you're not just a utility customer. You are a co-op member. Carson-Newman prevails over Johnson and Wales 100-72 to get to 4-1, on the year. And we continue on the Domino's post-game report with head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, really important note. This is the same headset that you had in Boone.
Interesting. It's working. I guess
I'm a poor teacher.
I didn't say that, Cam.
It is.
I was saying let's get David Needs to give us some Eagle Club money and get some new headphones if we need them.
It's the responsibility of the leader to appropriately teach, and I clearly did not do a good enough job.
I've got confidence in you. I've still got confidence in you. It's not shaking my confidence in you.
I appreciate that. What a performance, especially from the start. Jumped on the Wildcats. I know it's your least favorite type of lead, that big halftime lead.
Yes, hate it.
Wildcats did outscore you in the second half, but felt like you were doing some stuff rotationally that was different. Sum up the day. What did you see from your team?
I really liked the first half. I thought we created a lot of excitement. Guys were having a great time. I thought the second half, there was minimal game pressure, and we were. You're right. We were trying to play a lot of people and playing some different rotations, while we can in these non-conference games. But at the very end of the day, you come up with a win. We take that. Overall quality performance, especially the second half, not what I'd wanted, but nonetheless, it was a home opener, and I'll take a win every time.
Trey Hubbard, can you sum up his unreal efficiency, 9 of 9 from the field?
Well, yeah, it's special. I mean, he puts a lot of pressure on the rim, on the paint, but he can also shoot the basketball. So, I'm pleased with that, very pleased with that. I'm happy for him, happy for our team, what he does, because not only did he score it well tonight, he rebounded he led us in scoring, led us in rebounding, led us in steals. He took over in a multitude of ways. So happy for Trey tonight for sure.
Got some other guys involved. Tate Mulkey, we've seen what he could do from afar at Coker, one of the best three-point shooters in this league over the last 2 seasons. Had a slow start to his Carson-Newman career. Was just 2 of 7 from beyond the arc. How nice was it to get him going a little bit?
Very, very happy for him because he's a guy that we want to shoot the basketball. It's really hard from a minutes distribution standpoint for him to get the same kind of minutes he got in his last stop at Coker. I think he was averaging about 20 minutes a game. He's not really getting that kind of minutes tonight. He did, however, not get those kind of minutes and made 4 threes. So he's one of the best shooters in the country, and we're glad we got him.
Matt Bilbray continues his development. Khalees Fry, first career double-digit scoring effort for him. What are you seeing out of those 2 early that gives you hope for integration late?
They're getting experience. Matt, obviously being a freshman, it's great to see his confidence grow and his maturation. Khalees has a little bit of a different role for us, and we're still really sort of defining what that role will be here. Obviously, he's an elite defender. But trying to convince him how he can also add value offensively. We're doing that. All in all, I like where they are at, and it's still very, very early this season. We're talking, we're here early mid-November, and some of those that second-tier group, they're coming along nicely.
This is your 3rd game in 4 days, and against 2 good ones in Boone. King, always a tough styles make the fights game.
Yeah.
Lees McRae returns a lot from a 19-win team a year ago. How does this 3-game stretch in a truncated time help prepare your team for down the road?
Well, I mean, obviously, we were very intentional in the way we went about scheduling. We got to go to Florida and play in that elite event and got great experience there. Then you come back, go to the neutral away situation with Conference Carolinas, and we finally get to come back here and play one at home before we start jumping into conference play. So we've really tried to test ourselves in both these early non-conference games and preseason scrimmages, and I like the progress we're making. Still very early, still a lot of improvement, a lot of wrinkles to get ironed out, but all in all, I'm happy with what I'm seeing with our team right now.
Turn your attention, and mind you, I do not care for this one bit. November 16th, you're playing a conference game, and Lenore Ryan comes in here. It does not feel right that you will have played 4 conference games by the time the month ends. And yet that's the nature of the massive 24-game double-round robin schedule. What do you have to do to improve upon this 3-game and 4-day stretch and get ready for a Bears who have a ton of length under a new head coach?
Well, first and foremost, we'll get a little rest tomorrow, give us a little extra time to prepare. Clearly what we do know about Lenore Ryan, first-year head coach, and a reconstructed roster, completely different schematic approach. It's going to be a challenge, man, because they're gonna they got a couple 7-footers. They're playing 2 big lineup. They really try to pound it inside. The coach is coming off a championship at the other D2 school he was at on the West Coast with a pretty unique strategy. So it's going to be a perfect style make fight kind of scenario. It's going to, we're a little bit more perimeter oriented. They're a little bit more post oriented. We're a little bit more heavy 3. They're a little less heavy 3. We're more finessey. They're more power. So it's going to be a tale of two cities, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Have fun Saturday without me.
Great. Thanks, Kev.
That's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Domino's postgame report rolls on with a check of the ShopSeeingEagles.com scoreboard. Back after this on the Eagle Sports Network.
How do you know you're in a community, not just a town? Well, strangers smile as they walk by. They refill your coffee without you asking. And when you ask directions, people offer to walk you there. Communities give more. The way you know when you walk into First Bank that you are in a real community bank. Great products, direct access to your local bankers, and relationships that can last a lifetime. Don't just have an account. Have a community with First Bank. Member FDIC.
Dorm food got you down? Need a home-cooked meal? Then Lisa's Country Kitchen is for you. Lisa's Country Kitchen has been feeding Carson-Newman students for 15 years. Lisa's has a family-friendly atmosphere all day long, from the morning with her $2.99 breakfast specials to dinner with Lisa's fresh, never-frozen steaks. Carson-Newman students get a 10% discount with their student ID.
Lisa's Country Kitchen on Route 92 off Old Andrew Johnson Highway. The best food for the best prices.
Miss out on tonight's postgame interviews? Check cneagles.com for stats, recaps, and videos from tonight's games. We close out the Domino's postgame report in 60 seconds on the Eagle Sports Network.
This is Carson-Newman men's basketball alum Taylor Hawkins. I want to help your family secure its financial future. I'm with Modern Woodman Financial Planning, where we touch lives and secure futures. Let Modern Woodman protect your family's financial security through life insurance, retirement planning, and financial services. You can contact me, Taylor Hawkins, at cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. That's cneagles.com/Modern Woodman. Help secure your family's financial future through Modern Woodman Financial Planning.
There's new fresh ideas on campus. From Chick-fil-A to Maples Coffee to Sabarillo's, Fresh Ideas has tons of high-quality dining options for whatever taste you may need. Sabarillo's is open Monday through Friday for lunch and dinner and the Health Sciences Building. Sabarillo's features all your Mexican favorites, from burritos to nachos to quesadillas to tacos to anything you can think of in a tortilla. Follow Fresh Ideas on Instagram at Carson-Newman Dining.
All right, back on the Domino's postgame report as Carson-Newman collects a 100-72 win over the Johnson and Wales Wildcats. Mama Zhao has delivered some food courtside, so that's always good. A wonderful thing to see. Not a ton of action around the South Atlantic Conference tonight, just one other basketball game. And that was Tusculum going to North Georgia, where the Nighthawks pick up an 89-56 win over the Tusculum Pioneers. 66% shooting for North Georgia, who get 20 points from A.J. White in the win, while Tusculum was led by Akeem Adesipi with 10 points, only player in double figures for the Pioneers. One other game on the docket that we have eyes on, that's Carson-Newman volleyball. Eagles won the first set, but Limestone has prevailed in the next two, 25-16 and 25-20. Saints are up 19-11 in the fourth, and Limestone stands poised to pick up a win in the Timpkins Center over the Eagles, which would set up a critical contest with Anderson on Friday. And the Eagles would need to win that game, one, to host a quarterfinal game in the SAC tournament and also keep their NCAA tournament hopes alive. For our entire crew today, our director, Jay West, our replay operator, Ian Johnson, Skip Roberts running the show back inside of network control. I'm Adam Cavalier. Thanks for joining us. Once again, the final score from Holt Fieldhouse. It's Carson-Newman 100, Johnson and Wales 72. Back at it on Saturday, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, doubleheader between the Eagles and Bears. Women's game at 2. We're on the air at 1:45. And, of course, Carson-Newman football in action at 3 against Wingate from Irwin Belk Stadium. That's a 2 p.m. airtime. All of those games for you on the Eagle Sports Network. For our entire crew, thanks for joining us. Once again, the final score from Holt Fieldhouse. It is Carson-Newman 100 and Johnson and Wales 72. This is the Eagle Sports Network.
You've been listening to Domino's Post-Game Report on the Eagle Sports Network. Today's game has been brought to you in part by Appalachian Electric Cooperative. We're AEC, powering the Eagles in Mossy Creek. By Domino's, the official pizza of the Carson-Newman Eagles. By the Eagle Club, the family of Eagles. By Pepsi, that's what I like. By Magaha Electric, providing quality electrical services and products to East Tennessee for more than 40 years. By First Bank, the official banking partner of Carson-Newman Athletics. By InterDigital, IT support and marketing, laser focused on your success. By the Bible Insurance Agency, the agency that's service built. By Fresh Ideas, good food is a powerful thing. By Lisa's Country Kitchen, the best food for the best prices. By Food City, value every day. By Trilite, dream big with gig. By Modern Woodman Financial Planning, touching lives and securing futures. By the Mossy Creek Roasting Company, family-owned and operated coffee, fueling the Burt Tar Stadium press box. And by ShopCNEagles.com, the official online store of the Carson-Newman Eagles. The executive producer of the Eagle Sports Network is Matt Pope. Producers Adam Cavalier, Andrew Rogers, Ian Johnson, Ryan, he just loves the herd, Wilkes, Jay West, and Tyler Katz. I'm staff announcer Ernie Anderson. A special thanks to Carson-Newman and University President Dr. Charles A. Fowler. Stay tuned to these stations for information on our next presentation of Carson-Newman basketball. In the meantime, visit cneagles.com for recaps, highlights, and interviews from today's game. This is the Eagles Sports Network.